So it's cool to dox people. It's cool to dox a lawyer. It's cool to harass, hound, and belittle a producer. What up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about this whole ongoing mess that is still going on thanks to Nicki Minaj and everybody else included. Apparently the father of Megan, Kanka, the young lady who is the reason why Megan's Law even exists, has a problem with Megan Thee Stallion using that reference point to Nicki Minaj. And not only this, but it's a whole bunch of other things involving Roc Nation altering a TikTok video to push a said narrative, as well as people just blatantly ignoring what the Barbs have been doing. This comes from Milagro saying Megan Kanka's father had an issue with the Megan's Law line and wasn't shy about letting us know. And let's not even dive into the lack of regard from MTS and her fans who told the man to F off because he wanted clout. Richard Kanka took to Facebook saying Megan Thee Stallion had no right to make mockery of our deceased daughter's name in her vile new song. We will hold her accountable in a court of law. No apology or amount of money can change my mind. Now, I haven't seen Megan Thee Stallion comment on this or say anything about what he said publicly, but if her fans told him to F off, then that is kind of crazy. But at the same time, I don't think he understands what's going on. Like what Megan said, it was just a reference point. That's all she did, was refer to the law. She didn't say nothing disrespectful about his daughter. So I don't even think he understands what's going on. Does he even listen to rap music or Nicki Minaj or Meg Thee Stallion for that matter? Now, do I think this is an attempt for him to go after clout? No, because that whole law was about his now deceased daughter. But I don't think he should try to pursue this in court because he's not going to win. Like, there's nothing much he can legally do. You can't go to court. Like, what are you going to do? Get her to remove the song or remove that line? It's not going to get removed. And if I'm Meg Thee Stallion, I'm saying I'm not taking it out of the song. I understand how you feel, but it's not coming out of my song. Unfortunately, he's just going to have to sit there and deal with it because he's not going to win in the court of law. And people got to understand the dangerous precedent we're talking about. We're talking about people taking artists to court because of a case reference point. Do you know how many times OJ's case has been referenced in songs? It's been referenced a lot. Not just OJ. I'll take it a step further. Casey Anthony. The whole Casey Anthony case has been referenced in a bunch of songs since that shit happened. But I don't see Casey Anthony taking somebody to court over it. Do you? Now, I can sympathize with how he feels, but if we're thinking logically and critically, he's not going to win in court. So it's just a waste of time and money, and somebody needs to pull him to the side like, Pops, Unc, you tripping. And this is where it starts getting interesting. What does Cop Nation do? Call their buddies and tell them to run a story about extra security being needed at her mother's gravesite. And apparently there was a quick call to Pearl and PD confirmed that they had no clue what anyone was talking about. And TMZ even had to tell y'all nothing happened. So what are we talking about exactly? They do add, as of yet, thankfully nothing has happened to the gravesite, but they emphasize they're on high alert regardless. And it was an altered video going around on TikTok of 3 women twerking on somebody's gravesite, but apparently that stems from 3 years ago when they was doing that for their best friend. I don't know, but what somebody did was they took that TikTok video, they altered the audio to make it sound like that Nicki Minaj's song was playing in the background while they was twerking at the said gravesite. For obvious reasons, I can't show a woman twerking ass on YouTube or let alone play the song that's being played. Now, it's being speculated that Roc Nation was behind that. It would be crazy if it was Roc Nation, the ones that was responsible for altering the video. But for all we know, it could have been a Megan Thee Stallion fan who did that on Megan's behalf, and somebody may have tipped off Roc Nation. Now, in terms of Roc Nation getting people to guard a gravesite, I don't think they did nothing wrong there. Because if you get a tip from somebody, an anonymous tip, that somebody is trying to go after Megan Thee Stallion's mom's gravesite, then they have to call the cops. That's something they have to take seriously. You don't just look at that and brush it off and be like, oh, nothing's gonna happen, because these are the Barbs we're talking about. The Barbs have a long history of doing wild shit, including getting people's Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts sniped off the internet without a warning. I know people personally that has had their accounts removed because they went at it with a couple Barbs. Not only that, we can't just sit here and act like it's too far-fetched to think that a Barb would take it upon themselves to go to Megan Thee Stallion's gravesite and desecrate her mother's grave. We can't just think that's just out of the realm of reality and possibility. Let's reel it in. Because for one, the Barbs have been simply doxing people for liking Megan Thee Stallion's record. If you say on Twitter, I liked her record or I thought it was a good record, you're going to get doxxed by a bunch of Barbs. I seen the receipts. There's screenshots of people's personal info that's all over Twitter, including a lawyer, which people trying to sit there and say, oh, she's not really a lawyer. She's pretending to be a lawyer. For the record, y'all don't know if that woman who said that she's a lawyer on TikTok is not really a lawyer. You can't factually prove that she's not. I still can't get over they doxed the lawyer.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Why? 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 Oh God fucking why?
And I would love it if somebody can factually prove that she's not a real lawyer. Does y'all really think that there's not at least one Barb that's stupid enough to do that? And mind y'all, this same group had one of their representatives go out of their way to stalk, harass Juju because he wouldn't release a damn song.
When did Grammys define talent?
She been doing this shit since I was 12.
Just because you got a Grammy don't mean you got talent, bitch. Every time you eat Megan Thee Stallion pussy, you taste nothing but Don Julio. You fucking stink bull bastard, bitch. Megan Thee Stallion is making you flop. Fuck a Grammy, bitch. A Grammy don't equal talent, bitch. Megan Thee Stallion got 3 Grammys. They can't fucking sell an album. How about that?
All of her albums are gold or platinum.
But they're not selling though. They're not outselling Nicki. They not outselling Nicki, bitch.
If it's not selling, you fucking idiot.
They not outselling Nicki. So, Nicki don't got no Grammy right, but she's selling way more albums than Megan's put together.
Y'all are a cult fan base. The only people that's buying that bullshit is y'all.
We're a cult fan base, and you eating a nasty alcoholic pussy that fucked with.
Nobody.
You taste partisan dick every time you eat her fucking pussy.
And you want to know what's crazy about all this? People defend that. People defend that type of behavior. People think that's okay. It's okay to go out and harass a producer because a beat didn't get cleared. That's fine. It's okay to go out there and dox people for simply saying, I like Megan Thee Stallion's record. Hell, I like Megan Thee Stallion's record. That's cool. That's cool. So it's cool to dox people. It's cool to dox a lawyer. It's cool to harass, hound, and belittle a producer, which I don't know if people are aware of this, but if you illegally get someone's phone number, I can throw your ass in jail. Do you not understand how that works? Do y'all not understand how the law works? And people can miss me with it's public information. People can find it online. It don't fucking matter. I didn't hand you out my number. I can throw your bitch ass in jail. That's how it works. Cause meet effect. Stupid game equals stupid prize. And for some reason, you people think it's so out of left field. It's so unimaginable that a Barb would go to a gravesite and hound her dead mom's grave. If a Barb can be stupid enough to harass a producer, if a Barb can be stupid enough to dox people, best believe they ain't got a problem desecrating somebody's grave. I'm sorry. Now, all the while I'm saying this, it would be wild if Rock Nation is behind that altered video. Then they should be reprimanded in some way. If y'all gonna hold Megan Thee Stallion's fan base accountable, do it for the Barbs too. Don't pick and choose, don't politic and toe a line just because you like Nicki Minaj. Or is it because y'all scared of Nicki Minaj and y'all too damn scared to stand up against the Barbs? If y'all gonna call out Rock Nation for doing some foul shit, then y'all need to do the same fucking thing to the Barbs. Y'all can't be picking and choosing and not keeping the same energy. If you have a problem with Rock Nation doing what they doing, if you have a problem with Megan Thee Stallion's fans doing what they're doing, call out the barbs. It's simple. But hey, I guess I'm the only one with a level head, it seems. But y'all let me know what you think about this wild story in the comments. Till next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.